Just taking some sip of my fine wine, people. Use the soy sauce for that, Saber. Don't put mayonnaise on it, even by mistake. I see. Well, I saw Taiga do so I thought I should as well. Fujine is just playing around. She's not much of a reference, so be careful from now on. I see. I was referencing Sakura before, so you never warned me, but... No, I'm not angry. I worked hard to make it, so I just want you to have it at its best. So getting back to the original conversation. Shiro, I'll take seconds. Give me lots of stuff in my miso. Alright, how about you, Saber? I bet you're hungry since we worked harder today. Not really, but I'll take another just in case. Yeah, go ahead. If you also started recklessly raiding the fridge at night because you were too hungry to sleep, I'd die of shock. Fujine's faces, they never get old. Hey, that's terrible. I told you that wasn't me. It was some burglar that raided the fridge. Then could you tell that robber that she shouldn't just eat meat, but that she should eat vegetables as well? And tell her not to finish off all the desserts in the fridge as if that's what she was after. Jeez, she's like a hungry animal or something. What? Don't call me a tiger! Whoa, I didn't call you that. How hot! Don't throw the hot white radish, you idiot! Shiro, it seems the pot in the kitchen is boiling. Huh? Oh, hold on, Fujine, I need to turn the fire off. Alright, bring me some chicken and boiled egg and soy sauce quickly! Roger. To keep Fujine company, Saber. Yes, please? Do not rush your cooking, Shiro. I get up. Oh yeah. Why has Tosaka been quiet all this time? Tosaka, does dinner taste bad? No, it's nothing, so don't talk to me. She looks away sullenly. She's not the kind to drag that thing about Shiro out this long, so maybe something has irritated her. Shinji. God dang it. God dang it, can't speak the English. Yum. Made some fine wine this morning. The wine tastes very good. Dinner ends as usual and Fujine goes home satisfied. Saber and Tosaka are in the living room. It was an awkward mood before, but since I've trained with Saber for the past 2 days, it doesn't feel awkward. Saber, you can go to bed, I'll do the rest. No, I will stay awake until you go to sleep. I would also like to learn from Rin how skilled you are in magic. I see. Then let's go to Tosaka's room a bit earlier than usual. You don't mind, Tosaka? No, I don't mind, but you're getting along much better with Saber. For some reason, Tosaka says this with the same displeasure she had when we were eating dinner. I'll be waiting in my room, so come when you're done cleaning up. And I'll also be skipping school. I'll also be skipping school from tomorrow on. So come to my place in the afternoon. Shiro, did you say something to Rin? She seems angry. Did it seem that way to you? I don't know. I didn't do anything to anger her. We both look at each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosaka's angry. Then to start with, go ahead and strengthen this lamp. You just have to strengthen the glass on the outside. She hands me an antique lamp. I sit down. I take a deep breath, holding the lamp in both hands. Tosaka speaks so easily, but I'm rigid all over with tension. Even though I do it every night, the reality is that the success rate is below 0.1%. Tosaka says she'll study the extent of my strengthening to determine the level I'm at, but she won't be able to do even that if I fail at the strengthening. That's no good. I shake off my idle thoughts. I concentrate my mind on the lamp. The blueprint of the lamp emerges. I could draw a diagram of the glass's material, shape, and even the flow of strength that would correspond to blood vessels in humans. So, all I have to do now is to put my magical energy into those blood vessels. I just have to do as I always do. The feeling of driving a burning metal rod into my backbone. All I have to do is stick that incompatible burning nerve into my body and familiarize myself with it. Once that succeeds, all I have to do is pour in the correct amount of magical energy for the glass and... Oh, I broke it. I must not have been able to control it, as I put more than the proper quantity of magical energy into it, and as a result, the glass breaks easily. I look up at Tosaka timidly. As I thought this might be the case, but it really was. What do you mean you thought so? Isn't it obvious? I'm just dumbfounded by your lack of talent. First of all, you don't have the basics down. Jeez, I'm impressed you can produce magical energy with such a ridiculous method. Tosaka... Okay, first of all, pro tip, if someone's angry, don't ask them if they're angry, because it usually responds with, "Of course I'm angry!" Tosaka... Are you angry? Of course! See, I told you. I'm amazed you kept treading with such basic problems, and I even want to kill your teacher for not correcting you. Why are you taking such a long route? I don't get what you're saying, but don't insult my father. It's my fault that I don't have any talent, so my father has nothing to do with it. Of course he has something to do with this. If you take an apprentice, it's the role of a teacher to correct the student. Well, you're right that it does no good to take it out on someone who's already gone, but still, your teacher got the first step wrong. Still angry, Tosaka takes out some kind of a can from her bag. It looks like a can filled with candy drops, something foreign children treasure. I've seen a lot of imitations in Japan as well. That thing has several varieties of candy, and the white one being the mint. Hold out your hand, Shiro. I put out my hand. Tosaka shakes the can and takes out a reddish candy drop. Alright, swallow that. Huh? I put it in my mouth as instructed. It's not sweet. No, it has no taste, actually. And this feeling feels more like rock than a candy. Huh. I forcibly swallow it down. Oh, ouch! My throat hurts. What was that, Tosaka? It's a jewel, of course. Couldn't you tell by looking at it? Straightforwardly, Tosaka says something outrageous. A jewel? Why? I can't help it. I prepared some medicine too, but that sort of thing won't work if I want to fix you. So I decided I'd just have to open the switch with the strongest one I have. No, that's not the point. Why are you making me swallow a jewel? I can't digest something like that. Hey now, if you're going to worry about things, you should be worrying about something else. It's not a normal jewel, you know. What I gave you just now is an enforcement tool that will let you find out about what you didn't know up until now. It should start melting right now, so be prepared or you'll faint. Why are you telling me I'm going to faint just as I say that? Well, Tosaka's psychotic. The abnormality hits me. My body is burning. The feeling in my limbs go numb. A lump of heat that can only be described as pain enters my back. I have to concentrate my mind at my forehead and squeeze it, or I won't be able to breathe. What is this? I know it. I know this feeling. This is a failure. This is the reaction that happens in my body when I fail to construct a magical circuit inside of me. It's alright. It must be painful. but it should gradually get better if you can maintain that condition. Well, the burning feeling will continue for about 2 or 3 weeks, though. Wow, man. Why wouldn't she say that before he digests something like that? I want to answer her back, but I don't have the energy to do so. All I can do is try with all my might to stay standing. Okay, the difference between a Magus and a human is whether they have a switch or not. You should know that this switch is the toggle for the magical circuit. See, there's an electrical pot that can boil water. A Magus is just like that, and a normal person is a pot that can keep the water warm, but can't boil it. We are similar, but different. The question of whether one has the switch or not is beyond the grasp of an individual. When we are made, we are separated into insulators and kettles. A person without the switch will never be able to experience magic. Alright, you're an amateur, but you definitely have a magic circuit. That means you have the talent. So, if you make the magic circuit within your body even once, all you have to do after that is to toggle the switch. You just have to press the switch and switch between on and off to produce magical energy. I calm my breathing. As Tosaka says, it seems the situation won't get any worse if I calm myself down. You only have to make the magical circuit once, but you're trying to make the magic circuit from scratch and build it into you every time. That's just a waste. If you establish it in your body even once, all you have to do is to switch it. To switch to it. Usually a Magus who establishes a magic circuit next receives training to switch to it. But your teacher didn't do that. That's why you're building a magic circuit and risking death every time. No, maybe your father made the same mistake as well. I breathe out. The feeling in my limbs slowly return. As you've trained the wrong way for a long time, your switch is closed. If that's the case, all we can do is to open it by force and make your body understand there is a switch. See, the jewel just now is something that forces the switch to turn on, so you'll be like that forever. If you want to return to your original state, you'll have to turn it off with your own power. If you can do that, you won't need the jewel's help anymore. After that, you should be able to handle the magical circuit with a simple mental operation. I get that, but can't I do anything about the heat in my body? And she talks about this switch, but what am I supposed to do? What? You can speak already? Huh. You're good at controlling yourself. Maybe you can return to your normal state rather quickly. The switch will automatically turn off as your body tries to calm down and tries to get comfortable again. All you have to do is hasten the process with your will. See? It's easy, right? No. Like I said, I don't understand at all. You say a switch, but I don't feel anything like that. It'll be like that now, but you should be able to get a clear image eventually. It'll be like a button in your head, so all you have to do is switch it on and you'll be able to open the magic circuit easily. I hope so. I just feel really sick right now. I assume so. You always shut your magic circuit after you use your strengthening magic, right? It's the opposite right now, and your magic circuit is open the whole time. It's like running full speed all the time, so it's naturally painful. But that's an essential requirement to be a Magus. If you're going to fight as a master, toggling the switch will surely help you out. I know, it was a surprise, but I'm thanking you. You're right, if I can feel this switch thing, it will certainly be a bonus. You understand pretty well, but there is no need to thank me. I'm just helping you, because I'm in trouble with the person I'm cooperating. Because I'm in trouble if the person I'm cooperating with is weak. Tosaka looks away. Must be because my body is burning. Blankly, I think that the embarrassed Tosaka is cute. What? What are you staring at my face for? Nothing. I just thought you're not honest. I see. You must have excess magic. You must have excess energy if you're able to say such things. I can continue teaching if you have that much energy, right? Tosaka approaches me, smiling. Hold on. Hey, I can barely move my body right now. So, try your strengthening again. You should be able to control your magical energy right now, but you'll be of no use if you don't get used to that condition. That's alright, I brought lots of lamps. She brought lots of lamps. I don't know how many times you'll screw up, but I won't let you rest until you succeed in strengthening. Smiling, she hands the lamp to me, still barely able to move. Whoa, this is like telling someone with a 40-degree fever to walk on a long tightrope. Jeez, I didn't think I'd give up before you did. Tosaka blinks me with her glare. I'm sorry. My predictions were too optimistic. I never thought you would break all 30. Sorry, wait, she brought 30? My god. Sorry, but that's it for today's training. There's nothing to use to measure your strengthening anymore. Ugh. But I did try. I tried hard with a body that's burning like I'm in a boiling kettle. I tried hard, but it's just that the strengthening failed in spite of that. If it's just the glass breaking, you can fix it, right? You can fix the broken glass you fixed the window thing before. It's impossible. That was something that broke normally. This broke because it couldn't endure your magical energy. Remember that it's hard to affect something that carries the magical energy of another. Huh, I see. Yeah, don't worry. Go rest. I'll call it enough to have turned your switch on today. I'll teach you the rest when you're able to control it. Whew, I'm glad I can rest, but what will you teach me after this? You can only use strengthening, right? You said that's all you can use, so then you might be able to take it up to the next level and use transformation. Have you ever been taught about strengthening, transformation, and projection magic? A little. Strengthening is used to strengthen something, as the word suggests. People tend to think of strengthening as hardening something, but it actually strengthens the object's effect. For example, swords will become sharper and lamps will become brighter. I don't think I need to explain too much for transformation either. For example, you can't create a fire with an edged weapon. That, which attaches abilities beyond the normal effects, is called transformation. And projection, I think, was... What? Was projection, Tosaka? I remember my father talking about it often. You know about strengthening and transformation, right? Then I would think you'd naturally know what projection is. Well, in short, it's magic that reproduces something. It's not magic that elaborates on something that's already there. Basically, it's magic that constructs something from nothing, so it's the hardest. Oh, but magical energy is used only once, right? So something made with projection disappears quickly. Comparing a projected sword made with 10 magical energy and a strengthened sword with 1 magical energy, the strengthened one is stronger. You only need to work on something that's already there, so strengthening is more efficient. In that light, projection uses too much magical energy, so it's not a magic that's widely used. Oh, I remember. I think my father was saying something like that. He said something about not doing it because it wasn't worth it. That's it. Alright, let's finish up if you're done asking questions. You seem rather unsteady, so I'll at least take you to your room. Yeah. To the room. I let her accompany me back to my room, and Sabra is waiting for me at the doorway. Well done, both of you. I don't even have the energy to respond. I answer with just a nod and enter my room. How is Shiro, Rin? Bad. He's really bad. He doesn't have the talent. It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. And then, when I notice, I'm looking up at the night sky. Tonight, I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling the night wind, finding my burning body, and the things Tosaka taught me impossible to manage. Once I'm really able to use this switch thing, then the problem is only the procedure. I'm worried about the future if I'm failing so much at the easiest magic of strengthening. I murmur and start to put my magical energy into the plank I brought out from the shed. A crackling sound. The strengthening failed as I expected, and the wood has a crack in it. I can even see the structure inside of it, so why can't I control my magical energy? Tosaka said I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy, so I should just think about enforcing the weak spots in the object. In short, does she mean I should ease up a bit? I already know that without having to have her tell me. The problem is, I don't have any way to ease up. It would be great if there was some good way to relax and... Footsteps that seem to seep into the night. Is it Archer? Again? I think? Did Archer talk to us last time? I think he did. This present rudely approaches me for the second time. What? I don't have any business with you. It is! I feel the same way, but it seems Reen is worried about you, so I could not overlook it. I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. And then Archer picks up the plank as if he's interested in it. Strengthening magic, huh? But it sure is badly done. Huh. I know I'm just an amateur. I feel bad for putting extra work on your master. No, that is not it. Even Reen is mistaken on this matter. Huh? What do you mean by... Huh. Work on something that is already there. That's aiming too high. You are not skilled enough to do such a thing. What? He's saying what he likes when I'm letting him, but he is so correct, I can't answer. It's true that I am unskilled, and it's my fault that I cannot succeed at the magic. It's no good taking it out on this guy. What? You don't have the magic, you don't have the energy you did last night? Shut up. I just stopped talking because you were right. It's all my fault for not being skilled enough. I look away. I don't know how he took it. Huh, maybe you are unlucky with your teachers in a way. Archer says so as if he's amazed. Huh? That can't be true. My father and Tosaka are good at teaching, so it must be that's a bad student. That is why, for you, a magus that doesn't know anything would suit you better. A genius cannot understand the agony of an ordinary person. Reen is too good a student to realize the mistake of a dropout. I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it. But to guess from his words... I don't get it, but I think you're looking for a fight. I'll take it right now, free of charge. That is a mistake as well. Imiyashiro is not fit for fighting. Because your fight is supposed to be a mental one. A fight with your own self. Huh. You're saying that a fight between Magi is a mental fight, right? I already know that, but still, a fight has to be exchange of blows. Jeez, Saber will be in trouble if you were like that. Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before. Real dejection and anger. Listen carefully, because I will only say this once. Look, Imiyashiro has no chance of winning if it comes down to fighting. None of your skills will be any use against a servant. That's something Saber said to me. She said that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, I have no chance of victory. In that case, at least imagine it. If it is an opponent you cannot match in real life, beat it in your imagination. If you cannot beat it yourself, imagine something that you could beat with it. After all, that is the only thing you can do. Huh? I don't know why, but it feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. You should not forget them. I think that what this man is saying is something that should never be forgotten. There's something wrong with me advising someone I need to kill. I guess the kindness of Reen has transferred over to me. Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. I bet he jumped back onto the roof where it fits for keeping watch. What's with him? I complain at the guy that disappeared. There's no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter air on my burning body. Alright. I guess we're on day 9 now.